NASDAQ100 closed the week on a doji, and yes, last week we discussed about one level that only and only if you see Tech 100 trading above 14660, you can consider that it is going to hit 14800. It failed to stay above 14660. It tried to attempt and break past twice but failed to sustain above. At the same time, most part of the week it stayed bearish and in fact has achieved higher lows from the previous week at 14200. Now, what to expect this week? It is going to be an action-packed week where we are going to see the inflation data, the CPI, PPI, and specifically the FOMC, the Fed interest rate decision, and the projections. So definitely it is going to be a volatile day, and how to make out the most out of this week, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. First, we look into charts alone, followed with indicators. Towards the end, I will give you the trading levels and strategy. Do watch till the end. Also, pressing the bell icon keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis which I share for major global markets and commodities. Also, you can remain updated by joining our free Telegram channel. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, 14200, a major support is getting created. Twice it attempted to break past these levels, failed to do so. At the same time, a reversal sign was seen here, but the last trading session it has breached past these levels and achieved slightly higher highs at around 14670 levels. At the same time, look at the candle. The price failed to stay bullish and it has seen a tremendous pullback. And see the body size. Body size is very, very. This indicates that the bullishness has certainly diminished. At the same time, the bears are also not there, and that is what we have seen on the weekly charts as well. Now, if you look at the pattern here, you will find the major support at 13900. Since then, the rise, and now it is trying to consolidate here before looking forward to a breakout. And hence, next week again, if you see it trading above 14700, then beyond that, certainly we are going to see a massive move which can take it till towards 14800 and 15,000 levels, and in fact it can trade above 15,000 levels. Why 15,000? I'll tell you with the help of monthly charts. Now look at the daily charts here again. On the daily charts, first at this point we had seen that it was consolidating with a narrowing triangle. It has seen a tremendous breakout since then, and if you look at the formation there, you will find it is trying to trade in this bullish channel. The bottom of this channel now at around 14,000 300 14,200 levels, which is certainly going to remain a very, very good support. Also, if you look at it closely, the formation there, yes, definitely it has created a tremendous support there, and it is trading within a expanding triangle, but it has to break past 14700 levels, then further bullishness may prevail and it can try to attempt and achieve 14800 levels also. Now this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the weekly chart. On the weekly charts, we have discussed it several times. Let me highlight it once again. First of all, triple bottom was seen here at around 11,000 levels, and then this has breached this bearish channel, and since then Tech 100 is stayed bullish. At this point I told you, see, this is forming a flag formation, and from here it can try to rise. Now what has happened again, here also it consolidated, and then since then we have seen it trading with a tremendous bullishness. Now if you look at the bottom here, it's far below at 13,200 levels. That is the bottom from where the rally has started. And now specifically if you look at the last two candles, see, this candle is a candle of indecision. This candle could be a candle of reversal. First thing is, specifically it has to break below 14200 levels, and that is the level below which it may try to act more bearish, below which it can try to erase the gains from the last to last week also, and in fact trade till towards 13700 13500 levels. But at the same time, look at these two candles, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That is what we can see. Hence, possibly once it stays above 14600, trades past 14700, just stay long and you are going to look at very, very good bullish candle. See, this time the direction it is going to take with the Fed, it is going to be the direction, it is going to be a tremendous move. Remember this fact. Now why 15,000? See, first of all, consider it here. It has consolidated here, formed the bottom here. Now looking forward to a V-shaped recovery. Now V-shaped recovery means here if you look at these two candles, these two or rather four weekly candles, where you will find 15,200, 15,300 levels, giving it a tremendous resistance, and since then we have seen it dropping, and now it is willing to come back till towards those levels and complete the V-shaped recovery. Right now if you look at the formation here, if you divide it into two halves, you will find almost exactly symmetrical formation. Also, if you look at those who wonder why this rally, how far this rally can stretch, must look at the drop it had at that point of time, and hence one should not question that it cannot hit for 15,200, 300 levels. Yes, possibly staying above 14,800 levels, it is directly going to hit at 15,200, 300 levels. That is going to be the next strongest resistance. Now this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the monthly candles also. Likewise on the monthly candle, see, previous candle was a big bullish candle and that was coming after a big step, or you can say step through candle. Now this was the launching pad for the previous candle, and now this candle is trying to stay bullish. It has already taken a direction. Just let it stay above 14,700 levels, and then it is going to hit 15,200 levels in the month of June itself. Remember, one bullish candle step there, and then first bullish candle, second bullish candle to follow, and that is what I can expect, that it will complete the journey till towards these levels, 15,300 levels, and this is possibly going to happen in the month of June itself. That is my expectation, and hence do not consider that Tech 100 is gonna break. Even if it tries to break, it may try to show you sharper recovery, and hence we have to trade with caution. Now what could happen for the first two trading sessions for the next week? It may try to, because the CPI and PPI data will definitely try to bring more volatility, and they may try to bring or trade it in opposite direction, that possibly it can try to take it a little down before launching it with a massive move with the Fed. That is what I will expect. And even if it tries to trade in the same direction, possibly once it stays above 14,700 levels, 14,800 levels, certainly one has to stay long for 15,200, 300 levels. Remember this fact, it is going to give you massive rally beyond those levels. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicators are suggesting? Indicators on the monthly charts. Moving averages, trading with divergence, trading bullish, 20 period moving average now situated at around 13,200 zone, the simple and exponential moving average here. And at this point itself, we had shown that it is trying to show you recovery there, a V-shaped recovery. And see, Tech 100 and Dow Jones are the two markets which are still lagging. In fact, Europe and UK, Germany and UK, you can see the economies are not doing as good as, in fact, US, but still the markets have achieved all-time high levels. And see, these are the only two indices in the world which are still lagging. And when we see major indices across the globe, and almost every index has achieved an all-time high levels, and hence there is a probability that it can also try to replicate the same here. So right now it is on the bullish board. And if you look at the direction movement, this is also crossed over, trading with divergence, trading bullish. Stochastic is the one thing which has come to overbought zone. V-shaped recovery, it has come to overbought levels here. It can try to sustain here at overbought levels for this month also. Possibility exists. See, it has already sustained these levels multiple times in recent past. Or else this could be a possible swing candle where it can achieve the highs and show you a pullback later. Now, most importantly, this is the one part which we had discussed several times earlier, the crossover on MACD. And you can look at, see, after a sharp bearish drop in a single move, now this is the first time NASDAQ 100 has crossed here on the MACD. And you can look at, these are the levels for the MACD which are being seen only after the financial crisis. Almost 10 to 12 years later, we are seeing these levels on the monthly MACD. And this has started to diverge. This still has some bullishness left, and it can continue to trade bullish for a little while from here. That is why I am saying all-time high levels are possible in next few months or so, before whatsoever a retracement. Most people are talking about a recession or a depression. Yes, it will happen, but possibly it may try to pull the rise before that. The RSI on the monthly charts is also looking upwards. Now coming to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, the 20, 50, 100 period moving average is crossing over here, bringing more bullishness. See, all the three trading with divergence. This is a bullish sign on the weekly charts. Now also, if you look at, see, now prices are diverging from the moving averages. One possibility is that achieving the highs, it can try to first wait for the moving average to rise and moving average to come to certain levels at around 14,000, 14,200. It means more of consolidation. Achieving the highs, it can try to stay within the zone, that is achieving 15,300 levels. It can try to show you pullback and stay at around these levels for a little while, and let the moving average to catch up and not stay far below. So a little move downside, a little move upside, and next week I am talking about, possibly this week it may try to stretch the rise. This possibility exists here. But yes, right now it is bullish. Also remember, last week it tried to trade outside Bollinger Bands, failed to do so. Certainly the next week, the width of the Bollinger Bands would have expanded, and hence 15,000, 15,300 levels is certainly you should watch out for, which achieving those levels, it can show you pullback also. Remember the fact. Direction movement here is tremendously divergent and bullish. Stochastic here is also extremely bullish. This, see, now it is stayed bullish for now almost multiple weeks now. But remember, this time in 2021, it is stretched the same rise for multiple weeks here. Hence, it can stay overbought. Remember the fact. Before looking forward to a pullback, it can stay overbought, and then also with slight drop, not to the extent but slight drop itself, it may try to consolidate at the levels and let the indicators go to comfortable levels. Now look at the weekly MACD. This is divergent, this is bullish, this is looking upwards, this is still got some scope for it. Yes, it can achieve these levels before looking forward to a reversal, and hence it is trying to hit the peak out there. RSI back to overbought zone. Yes, it can form a peak out like this and then possibly a drop later on. Now coming to the daily. Likewise on the daily charts, you have seen price converging till towards the 20 period moving average. 20 period and the moving average are still divergent and increasingly bullish. Yes, right now also they are looking upwards. I'll wait for the next candle when it starts. 14,200 levels first support, and then 13,800, 13,700 levels next support. So possibility exists that if the prices diverges far from the moving averages, then the convergence possibility will increase also equally sharply. Directional movement again started to trade bullish. Stochastic have dropped. Now look at MACD. See, the MACD here is trading divergent, trading bearish on the daily charts, and this has already attained a certain higher levels, and hence from here one has to exercise extra caution, because see, the bullishness will certainly be found diminished at these levels. It can try to stress the rise, but then a pullback is equally imminent. RSI was overbought, it has come to comfortable levels and now trading neither overbought nor oversold. Considering this, now we have seen the charts, you've seen the indicators. Time for me to define the trading levels and strategy for you for next week so that you can trade profitably. Now see, first we'll talk about the levels to buy, and before we proceed towards the levels, yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, if you want to learn and equip yourself with the tools, techniques and strategies which can be applied to be it indices, be it metals, be it crypto, be it currency, be it forex, anything, you can apply those strategies and definitely identify a profitable trade. You can reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. The 23rd batch starts on 1st of July. Also, you can be part of my signals group where trading as per the signals. Definitely you can benefit. Reach out to me again on the same IDs for more details. Now, where to buy? I will recommend you to buy at 14,591 levels. Beyond that, my favorite 14,660. Now, this time it can try to breach past and trade till towards 14,718. And now remember this fact, staying above 14,718, there should not be a looking back. Last week it was 14,660. Now this is the zone it has to pass by. And if it stays above, certainly you are looking at 14,800, 15,000, and this time it is going to hit, in fact, 15,200 and 300 levels. Now these levels are something, this is the zone which is something I will be looking forward to. Very, very good resistance exists at these levels. We have seen in the charts there that multiple candles got the resistance at those levels. It may try to show you a V-shaped recovery till towards those levels. Possibility exists for this. Beyond 14,718, just stay long. On the downside, where to sell? Now you can sell here at 14,480 levels, but remember 14,445, 14,400. These are the two levels it needs to break past by. Only and only if it stays below 14,400 levels, you can expect that there could be further bearishness which is going to take it till towards 14,280 and 14,200 levels. Now this time if it breaks below 14,200, if it breaks below 14,200, this is a time where more bearishness may prevail. It can stress the drop, and then I will be looking forward to a further sharper drop which might in fact take it till towards 14,000 and then 13,900 levels. Now this is going to be a very, very good support on the downside. If it continues with the downside momentum, one has to look forward for it to break below 14,200, 300 zone, below which only further bearishness is going to be seen. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship by Join My Signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.